I'm gonna get this thing. It's really, really cool. It's called a potato ricer.
Have one.
You have one of those? Fantastic thingamajiggy, right? Okay. Now.
Why do we need it? Rice, like mashed potatoes.
I'm gonna keep a cutting board nearby. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my potato straight out of the oven, nice and hot. Wow, these are perfect right now. You don't want to let them overcook. This is when the Italians got together with the Irish and they made this great thing. You know, it wasn't for potatoes, Irish wouldn't even be here, right? During the famines, that's all they had to eat. Taters. Good taters. It's hot! It's got to be hot because 185 degrees or less, the potato actually, the starch strands within the potato will start to connect, and you'll have like the sticky, gluey, gummy mess. I don't like sticky. I don't like gluey. I don't like gummy, and I sure as heck don't like a mess. You know what I'm saying?
So they are cooked or they're half cooked?
Oh no, they're cooked.
They're cooked.
Oh yeah, they're all the way cooked. If you would have put the knife inside, when you open the oven, put the knife inside, whoa! The knife should literally pull its way in. All right? Okay, and then we cut the skin off without wasting any if you can. You got to do it with the skin on. It just works better. And you gotta roast them. You can't boil them or anything. All right. You know what I've done in a pinch is I've microwaved them. Don't tell anybody that though. All right, YouTube, you're not listening. All right? Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this like this. Look, and we're gonna rice them. All right. Now, I got an egg nearby, and I got some flour nearby, and I got some salt nearby. Right here. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. I might not need all that flour, but I'm definitely going to need all this potato. So I'm going to rice this potato, just like that. Isn't that great? Yeah. I don't know. Don't ask me why they call it a ricer. Maybe it's because they look like little rice when it comes out of there, perhaps?
Maybe.
I don't know. That's one of those things I always wondered. And I've asked many people, why do they call it a ricer? I don't know. Why do they call it a ricer? I don't know. Nobody knows. It's one of those mysteries of the world. All right.
Do you use that to make mashed potatoes, or is it too small?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I use this to make mashed potatoes. I use this to make pureed soups all the time, everything. Oh yeah. And you have to make mashed potatoes with this because if you have lumps in your mashed potatoes, people say, oh, it's homemade. It has lumps, it must be homemade. No, it just tells you that you don't know what the heck you're doing. All right? All right, so we got some potato here. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to sprinkle that with some salt. We're going to need to take the egg. I'm just going to put this here. You need to beat the egg first. You have to. You have to beat the egg first for this. You can't just put the egg in like you can with the pasta. You can't do it because you're not going to mix enough. You only mix. The number one mistake my students make is that they overmix. Don't overmix your gnocchis. They could become rubbery. Like, you know, terrible. All right? Just mix it and then enough already. That's it. All right?
Okay, okay.
Okay, we're going to put like a full cup of flour in here. Full cup of flour. All right, and then trizzle.
Drizzle?
Is that a word, trizzle?
Is now.
We kind of mix.
This is the class my husband's been waiting for.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
And gnocchis.
that's what he likes.
They already have gnocchis on YouTube. I don't think the chef's as handsome or charming though. Oh, funny. No? He's not as funny! Are you gonna post me on YouTube?
They also tell you how to fix cars on YouTube. It doesn't mean I'm going to watch and do it.
Really? I didn't know they fixed cars on
do
YouTube.
everything on YouTube.
All right, a little more flour. That's it. That's it. It's mixed. Did I continue to mix after it was mixed? No, no more mixing. That's it. Ooh, that's gnocchis. That's good. Good gnocchis. Look at that. Isn't that nice? All right, then I'm gonna roll it out.
Yeah, they went to the Hubble and Hudson. Yeah, yeah. So I think that was all. I just want to check with you. And make sure. Well, I think, yeah, that's a great idea. Why don't you, are you leaving Geometry on Saturday night or something, or Friday? Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm
There's
probably
one.
gonna go down and look at the Pete's store on Saturday.
You got the potatoes all over your hand. That's good. You gotta cut them while it's still warm. Otherwise, they don't cut good. So you gotta work fast with this. You don't stop. You don't even stop to wash your hands. All right, just like that. All right. So I got three things of gnocchis here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna cut them into little gnocchi balls. All right, just like so.
Okay, well, I'll make sure
That was just 1 egg?
What's that?
That was just 1 egg?
Yeah. One egg, one potato, 1 egg. Now I can wash my hands. All right, so you press, look, you press on there like that, and then you press this way. Look, press this way, and then you turn it over like that, so that you have like, there's a little hole in there. You can't really see it, but there's a little hole in there. This way the water will go in there and it'll cook evenly. You just throw them in there like that, it's not gonna work very well, all right?
Can you show us again?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'll show you right now. I just want to make sure I have a lid on that pot for the water. All right, watch. You ready? And then we just go right onto right over here. So ready? Like this. Pinch. This way. Pinch. So it really goes through the ridges and then goes this way, and then you go this way. You don't want to make them long. They can't be wider than the width of your fork. Plenty of salt to the water, right? Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cutting board here. I always like to put something underneath so it doesn't slide around, right? Okay, so we got that. Now I'm going to take my mushrooms here, and it says in the recipe to quarter them, but since you guys are hungry right now, they'll cook a lot faster if I slice them. So I'm going to slice them. You guys are hungry right now. All right, so we got that, and then so I have butter here, and I have some sage. I want to take all the sage leaves and just take the leaves only. I love sage too. And it's fresh, but we let them dry for a little while because they're from Sung's garden, I think, or something. So we're not really going to chop it up. We're just going to let them. Fly around in there just like that. All right, I got garlic. I got Romano cheese. All right, and I'm only making a couple portions here, you know, just that many. So, all right, and then I'm just going to take my just like that, and should be boiling now. I'm going to take this. Put them in the water until they float. It should take like 6 minutes, no more. So I got my pan nice and hot. Okay, I'm gonna put olive oil in there. Pretty good amount. Pan's not too hot, all right? As you put olive oil in the pan, the olive oil is going to burn real fast. If you know, because it has little microscopic little bits of olive oil, especially using the extra virgin olive oil here. It's the first press, cold pressed olive oil from the first extra virgin means first harvested, early harvest. Right here it says right on there. And what that does is the olive is really soft and it's plump and it's got a lot of oil in it. However, when you press it, especially a cold press, it's going to press, and some of that microscopic little bits of olives are going to get in there. All right. And what's going to happen is that little microscopic little bits of olive that get in there are gonna burn when they hit the pan, right? So you don't want, if the pan is too hot, but you hear that sizzling, you want it to get in there, you want it to saute, right? Saute, 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 right? We're gonna add a little bit of salt to that, because that's gonna draw the moisture of the mushrooms out of the mushroom. The salts will draw the moistures out of the mushroom. The moisture will hit the pan. The mushroom's really intense in flavor, right? Just like that, right? And then we're gonna put the garlic in there. We're not gonna hold back on the garlic. We're gonna go with a pretty lot of garlic, just like that, right? And let this thing get nice and hot. The gnocchis are sitting pretty in the jacuzzi. Right there, it's salty jacuzzi, right? Has that salt in the water.
The salt for the cooking process, not the flavor.
Both. Both. Yeah, salt will enable your water to boil at a higher temperature and also recover from, by the time you put the cold, not cold, but the gnocchis in there that are room temperature, it's gonna drop the temperature of the water. All right, so you smell, what do you smell? Garlic, right? You gotta really smell that garlic and wait till the mushrooms get a little crispy, too. All right? Out of the way. Making a big mess. Anyway,
That's a whole stick?
yeah. Why? It's a lot of people here. It's only gonna be a little butter per person.
No, I
Right.
just mean in proportion to the mushroom.
No, the mushrooms are kind of a garnish in there.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna put my sage in. My sage is gonna rehydrate with the butter. See how it's starting to brown on the outside? Don't move it yet, because let that really get brown. Really, really get brown, right? Woo, that's ready. We'll shut them off. We're almost ready with this. 10 seconds more. So we got perfect timing here, right? Now, you see how it's starting to get brown on there? Don't mess it with it, because let it get really, really brown, because that, you smell?
Butter.
Oh, it smells like toasty, nutty kind of a flavor. That's what you want. You don't want to burn the butter, but you want to get it nice and brown, okay? Nice and brown. Right, now we move it. Oh, yeah. Right?
Oh, my kids
God.
would have just been
When we eat this, we'll think you died and went to heaven. No, we're going to put some butter in there. I mean, some parsley. No, some pepper. Pepper. Parsley? No. Pepper.
Alzheimer's syndrome like me.
Huh?
They have Alzheimer's.
Yeah, you know what? He can't taste this, huh? Hey, Minnie! You don't know what you're missing, man. All right. So now what we're gonna do is take this. Oh, we say hot behind, hot behind. Right? If you like the person, you give a little wink. Oh, he's cleaning. And then. Oh yeah. You guys hungry? Woo! This is good. I love doing what I'm doing. Huh? They pay me to do this. Are you kidding me? Right?
Yes.
Let me grab a spoon here. Put it here and stuff. Right? And then bon appetit. Let's eat right now. Come on.